wrestling fans, this is the Money Mogul here, Cash Money Sash, and I just want to say a big congrats to the Dudes at Ringside podcast crew for reaching their 200th episode. Rumour has it that since you had the Money Mogul on your show, your views have skyrocketed. And I'm not surprised because my name is Sash, and Sash is Cash.
Hey there, Ringside crew. It's me, Sarah Bubbles. Just at my home, getting ready for Saturday training. But before I go, I had to wish Metal Geek and Joe Panthers III a very happy 1-year anniversary. And fellas, congratulations on reaching 200 episodes. Be very proud of yourselves. That's a huge accomplishment. I can't wait to see you all again very soon.
Hey Ringside crew, it's me, your favorite, Cosmic. I want to wish Joe Panther III and Metal Geek congratulations on their 200th episode and on their 1-year anniversary.
What's up, guys? It's Kate Jones, the Galactic Champion from The Wrestling Show. I just wanted to say congratulations to the Dudes at Ringside for their 200th episode. Here's to another 200 episodes.
Hey Ringside crew, it is the commander of the Quirky Club, Izzy Shaw here. I just want to come on and say a massive congratulations to Metal Geek and Joe Panther III for their 200th episode. Great work, guys, and I cannot wait to be back on the podcast in 2022.
I just want to give a huge congratulations to Dudes at Ringside on their 200th podcast. And don't forget to check out episode 199.
Hello there, Ringside crew.
Hello there, Ringside crew.
Hey, Dudes at Ringside crew, this is Fabian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Alfie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Ringside! Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bro.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Evans.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's on video.
It's the headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl, Charisma.
I'm a dang Brendan Decker.
This is According to What?
Savannah Summers. I'm Shorty.
Cash Money Sash,
Who you are watching?
the internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hey, wrestling fans! Did you miss me? And welcome to the 200th episode. I am Joe Panther III, and now from a not very balloon-covered metal mountain, it's Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? How's it going, Joe? How's it going? Welcome! 200 episodes! 200. How does it feel, Joe?
Just feels like 200. I don't know. I got a new shirt. Excited. Yeah.
Yeah, excited about 200. 200, man. 200 episodes we've been doing this.
Amazing.
Show.
And it's another, it's 1 year anniversary, dude, too.
Yeah,
1 year.
1 year of doing the show, too. Yeah.
I have to deal with you.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Lunatrix! Yay, Luna! What's up, buddy? How are you? Hey, what's going on? So, Geek, you want to introduce the guest?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the Warrior, Kara.
Hi, everyone.
What's going on?
Congratulations on your 200th episode.
Thank you.
Thank you. So,
and it's awesome that you're joining us on the 200th. You're the 200th episode. Isn't that exciting?
It is. I'm so excited to be here today.
Awesome. And also, we're introducing you to American wrestling fans, so that makes it even cooler.
Yes. So, hi, everyone.
Yeah,
so, as we normally introduce our fans to the guests, so if our fans aren't familiar with you, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Kara the Warrior. I'm from Germany, and I'm looking to start my career also here in America in the wrestling business. And I hope you like what you see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So who trained you, Kara?
I don't know if the names will tell you anything. I'm at a local school in Frankfurt, the German Hurricane Wrestling promotion. And our head trainer is the bully Aaron Insane. A long time we were also trained by Sasha Kehl. But I don't think any one of you will know who they are. But right now I'm also go to Berlin a lot of the time. So there's also some names that are more known, like Bad Bones John Klinger is someone who's there a lot of the time, and I'm also asking him for feedback and stuff.
Yeah. John Klinger is awesome, by the way. He came on a podcast. I don't know if you saw that episode. Such a stand-up guy right there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, can I you go next? Okay.
So you're training under Tyler Breeze or
Yes, right now I'm here in near of Orlando for 8 weeks, and I'm training with Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze.
Wow.
So far, it's been 1 week, and it's really exciting.
Awesome.
So what's the training like working with Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears?
It's hard. It's really hard, but it's also a lot of fun. So they do a lot of cardio drills. They really look out so that you have all of the physical fitness down, because you need to have it if you're stepping in the ring. But also they're really teaching you the basics from the ground up, how it's supposed to be done, that everyone is safe, and it's really fun. It's I trained in Germany for 5 years by now, and even on the first day I learned so much new stuff just from being here.
Okay. It's awesome. So is there any other place in the country, in America, that you want to travel and wrestle to yet? Have you thought about that yet?
Technically, I haven't wrestled anywhere in America, so.
So have you thought of like anywhere you would want to wrestle in the country, like when you officially decide to wrestle in America?
I mean, my big dream is AEW.
Okay.
But I think I'm a long way away from that. That will take some time, if ever. But
you'll get there.
Yeah.
You never know, Cara. You never know. Like there's eyes everywhere you go, as they say in the wrestling world. You never know who's watching, and you never know who's listening. You know.
That's true.
Exactly. So it's like coming on a podcast is basically like an opportunity. Like I always tell Joe. Like, for example, like you never know. Like, even if it's 5 viewers that are in the chat, it's like still somebody might still be listening and say, "Oh, who's this?" Right? And they might, because there's been a couple of times that people have come on the podcast that they've done like great things, like they've won a belt or they've got signed. So on this podcast, so you never know who's listening.
Yeah, so thank you so much for having me again.
No problem. No problem. It's an absolute honor because, you never know, like, as I said, who's watching. And it's so cool to have people from like Germany on our podcast because we're internationally known, and we like getting people from all over the world. It's good to hear different accents, different stories, like, you know what I mean? Like different ways their careers started, so like, so what was your energy like in your first match that you ever had in your career?
Oh, my first match. I think that was 2017. And I was I think I didn't really know what I was doing. I was training for a few months back then, and it was we had like seminar with just girls over a complete weekend, And then my trainer was like, hey, I think you girls have a great in-ring chemistry. We should do a match out of that. And that's that. And I was completely overwhelmed. And it was also fast. I just needed to get everything done, like an in-ring gear and everything, in such a short amount of time. But it was also so great. And I think I would cringe a lot if I would see the match again now. But I think I did okay for the first match back then.
So how did the Warrior come up? How did you come up with the name The Warrior?
Actually, that was with a friend, because she always told me I reminded her of an Amazon or a Valkyrie, something like that, because I'm really tall. And if it's about other people, I'm really protective. And that's how she saw me, like I'm this warrior that's always coming to the rescue for everyone.
That's a really good trait to have, protecting people, because like nowadays, it's hard to find someone that's like that sticks up for people, like that. You never know. Like, that's what I say.
Mm-hmm. So who would you say your dream? Who would you say your inspiration is?
Oh, inspiration.
Become a wrestler.
Yeah, I'm always inspired by good characters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm such a big fan of AEW, because they have such great character building. Like at the moment, I'm really looking up to Adam Hangman Page.
Yeah, Hangman's a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's such a complex character. And also Jon Moxley did so much out of his character. Also Britt Baker, amazing on the microphone and attitude and everything. Yeah, I probably could keep on going with so much great wrestlers out there that have so much character down.
AEW's got so much great
You got
talent.
plenty of time. You can keep going.
You got MJF there, CM Punk. You have,
MJF is so fantastic. And of course, you should never forget Sean Spears when you talk about...
Spears definitely not your trainer right there.
Yeah. And of course, Tyler Breeze, like he was one of the characters I watched the most when I was watching WWE, because it was just so, I don't know, like good characters are catching you, then you want to tune in and see more of that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, definitely.
Totally.
And you can't forget about, you got Darby over there, you have Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, there's just, and the list goes on. And then they're still developing talent too. Like you have Dante Martin, you have just so many people that are coming up on the indie circuit, like Lee Morality is another one that, and then they're just signing more and more people, which is like, they're molding people.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. And Hook's another one.
And someone I also really like is Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, like, and Adam Cole, of course, now.
Yeah.
They have such great dynamic with each other. It's just so entertaining to see.
Do you have a favorite AEW match or they're all good?
Yeah, like there are so many great matches. A favorite match, it's hard to say.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Actually, I didn't watch wrestling when I was growing up. I got into wrestling pretty late. I think I was 18 at the time, and ex-boyfriend of mine was a really big wrestling fan, and he showed me like one match, and I was like, I like more like real martial arts and stuff like that. And the match he showed me was actually, I think it was WrestleMania 31, where Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins had the cash in of the Money in the Bank contract. And I don't know, it just caught my eye because there was so much story behind that. You could see the betrayal in the eyes of Roman Reigns and all that. And since then, I was hooked.
Yeah, definitely.
They were just talking about that match on Instagram today. Someone had like a video how they called that that match the heist of the century. That's what they call.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you could say that definitely. And I actually watched, because of that, I watched basically the Shield storyline and the betrayal and everything. And I got into wrestling with a friend of mine at the same time. And then we were watching all of that stuff together. And she's basically a little bit out of the fandom by now, while I started training myself. And I watched I think it was the Rumble match of Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. And there was again the storytelling, the details to the callback of the betrayal when Seth Rollins had the shed shot right into the back of Roman Reigns, and these similarities I just had to show her, and she was like, "Oh my god, yes, I remember. It's so fucking amazing."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. What's your favorite food?
What?
Favorite food.
Favorite food? Probably pizza.
Pizza? Yeah.
That's why we
definitely.
get along. You like our food. You like pizza. That's like our podcast. We like everything, but I can't have shellfish. We like pizza and tacos. Like not at the same time. Like tacos or pizza.
Yeah. Did you ever have pizza with in Germany we eat a lot of döner. Have you ever eaten it, like kebab?
What's that?
It's like bread with salad, and of course for people who eat meat, with meat inside, and then there's this typical yogurt dressing. And if you take this yogurt dressing and put it on a pizza, that is the best.
Okay. Ooh. I guess I'm gonna have to try that next time. I think my dad's gonna slap my hand. What is that? Sorry.
What would you say your favorite topping on pizza is?
I'm a vegetarian, so I would say just like grilled vegetables.
Grilled vegetables? Okay, yeah.
My grandmother had a certain type of pizza that she used to love. Broccoli cheddar pizza with the crust has like the sesame seeds on it. Ooh. You could ask the pizza places where you are if they can make you a broccoli cheddar pizza.
Yeah, I need to ask that. Even the sesame on the crust sounds really amazing.
My grandma was a smart lady.
Yeah, in America, you could have any type of pizza you want, really. Like some people, like we interviewed internationally, like, wait, what? They have that type of pizza? I'm like, yep. It's like any type of pizza you want, they'll make it. So
there's also, by me where I live in Pennsylvania, the popular pizza is also what's it called? Oh god, black olives and hearts, whatever those things. Those ones that come, you could get the bite them. What do they call that? Something hearts. Oh my god, it's a vegetable.
Artichoke.
Yes, artichoke with black olives.
Oh yeah. You
can get that on pizza too.
Yeah, they have penne alla vodka pizza too.
What?
Penne alla vodka.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
it's
can make
messy. Like that's like a 5 You eat that pizza car, you need to have like 5 napkins. It's all set, ready to go. Right by the with the fork. You can't even eat the traditional way. You have to cut your pizza with a fork and knife. That's like
no, that's no way to eat a pizza.
I know. Like,
so it's on again. The congrats on 200 episodes, guys. And there's another one. If I could just pull it up. And happy 200 episode, fellas.
Marauder. Marauder's been there since the beginning for us. He's one of our everyday fans.
The dudes at Ringside Originals right there. You know how you have your
OG.
Yeah. You know you have the Bullet Club OGs. He's the dudes at Ringside OG right there.
A1 card.
Big hearts go out to him.
Yes.
Big hearts right there.
Yep.
Marauder's our number one fan right there.
Have I have a question for you, Carl. Like, has anybody ever given you any advice that you're just like, I'm gonna go with that? Like,
Probably just the work really hard and yeah, just as stupid as it sounds, be humble. So treat everyone like you want to be treated yourself, and I try to do that, especially when I go to a wrestling show. Like, introduce yourself to everyone and shake everyone's hands. It's like one of the first lessons I've got in training, because when I started, I was like too shy to say hi to everyone. And like the second time I was there, someone just told me, no, you have to go around and say everyone hi. And since then, I'm always doing it. And it's really good. I think it opened some doors for me.
Yeah, number one rule of wrestling that a lot of people have told me is always protect your opponent.
Yes.
That's the number one rule a lot of people have told me. Oh yeah, always. That's like no matter what happens, always protect your opponent. Your opponent's safety is the most important.
Yes, but I think that goes without saying, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's common knowledge right there, right?
And also, guys, as the famous rap group Wu-Tang would say, protect your neck.
Yeah, but I'm still like, if I get hurt, yeah, that sucks. But if I would hurt someone else because I fucked up, that's like a whole other level of, I would feel so bad. I don't think I could do anything like that again if I actually hurt someone really bad.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's one thing you don't want on your conscience forever, because there's a lot of wrestlers that I'm 38, watching wrestling since I was a little boy. There's some wrestlers that still they've hurt other wrestlers and they talk about it now in this era and they go, man, I really should have protected that person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing you can never live down.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your finishing move?
Right now, it's either a big boot combo with Simone drop, or the last time I'm thinking about keeping it, I did the Superfly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The splash, right?
Yes, from the top rope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I did it just this once right now, but it was really fun, and maybe I'm gonna keep it.
You never know. I got to remember that because I like to create wrestlers in the WWE games, like the 2K games. I got to remember it because I made a wrestler from England named Jordy, and she like freaked out. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you made me. That's so cool!" Because I made it last time. If I make you, I got to send you the picture. I got to remember.
Yes, please. Of course, I would love to see that.
Yes, because it's hard because nowadays you can get people's faces, but like if I can get your face down, I could. Okay, that's her nose. Nope, got to fix the eyes. Like that. It's cool how people can create wrestlers these days. Unlike back in the day, you couldn't really create people because they didn't have the faces. Now they have everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm even in this one game. It's the smartphone game that came out like last year or something. Was it also from AEW, where you were basically booking the matches?
Oh, that's AEW. Yeah, that's AEW.
Yeah. And like the one promotion in Germany added some of its own roster, and I think they even added me to the roster for the CAW. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's really fun.
What's the AEW GM mode game, right? I think it's called
Yeah, I think something like that. I don't have the picture anymore because someone did send me a picture of my character in the game, but I switched.
Awesome.
I don't have it anymore.
Awesome.
I have to look before I create you to see if anybody's already done it, because so far one of the guests we had on in season 1, I checked again, the game started and she wasn't there. And then I checked today and she was there. So I'm like,
People
I'm
on
gonna
it.
treat you, but I'll like. So I saw one of your matches. So I saw your tag team match with Lover Girl. Was it Lover?
Heartbeat Girl, I think you mean,
Yeah,
right?
Heartbeat. She has the red and white. So like, do you like being in tag team matches more or singles matches more?
I think I prefer singles matches, but solely because in Germany we don't have such a big women's division, and we can't have proper tag teams for us because we just aren't that many women. But I pretty like intergender tag matches. Like I can try some stuff that I normally wouldn't do with another girl because I'm usually the tallest girl in the ring. So when I'm in the ring with in an intergender match, like tag team match, then I'm the one who's flying around the ring, and that's kind of fun too. So
Yeah.
it both has its advantages, I would say.
Yep, that's Marauder. That's
Yeah.
I remember he's showing us his
But anyway, so
Uh-oh. Geek froze. Oh no. Oh gosh, Geek froze. So since you've been here in America, in Florida, so what's the most fun thing you've done so far since you've been in Florida?
I think the whole week I am here right now was really fun. Like on last Sunday, I went to the Universal Studios. That was really amazing. But I have to go back and then ride all of the roller coasters because I didn't do that last time. And Miami Beach is really amazing. We drove up the Keys for a little bit and just enjoyed the view. I mean, like, wow, it's so beautiful up there. And then we drove down to Daytona Beach. And also, I was going for an evening walk yesterday. And it was such a beautiful full moon and the ocean. And I don't know, it was just so beautiful.
Yeah, like when Geek will be back. Here he is. Like I went to Universal like 2 years ago with my sister. We went to a thing called it's on of course it's around Halloween. It's called Halloween Horror Night, and they do like they do see, this is why you have to come back or go there and stay around October. They pretty much you walk, right, Geek? You walk through a horror movie. You walk through the movie.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yes, I have to do that. We have also
I don't know if I heard
parks
the
like Universal Studios in Germany, and the biggest one is the Europa Park, and they have something like that too. But I think here in the Universal Studios it should be so much bigger. Ooh, I love these horror nights.
Oh, you'll love it. The last time I went, they had a walkthrough for what's that movie with the a zombie land walkthrough.
Oh yes.
Oh, it was so cool. It was so cool, Cara. You would have freaked out. You would have freaked out. Like, what? This is so cool. Like,
yeah, I would have freaked out because I think it's so cool, not because I would be frightened, but like, yes, come on.
And they had Ghostbusters also. You could walk through the movie Ghostbusters.
Oh yes.
And you smell the marshmallows and everything. It was crazy.
I kind of missed it, but what was your favorite partner work with? I'm sorry.
I think the important part of the question was it has gone missing again.
What's up?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your favorite opponent to work with?
Which opponent to work with? You mean like as a dream? What is probably
like somebody who worked with that you enjoyed working with, and you can work with them.
That's the German wrestler Jessie J. I feel like I don't know. We have just such great in-ring chemistry. It's always so much fun to be in the ring with her. We're just like beating the shit out of each other, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, all the ladies in Germany are great. So it's always fun to be in the ring, but she's like the opponent I enjoy the most working with.
Geek?
Go ahead. All right, just ask it.
I think that's really cool, good to hear, because like nowadays it's really good to hear that like wrestlers like to work with each other, because back in the day you would never really hear that. Back in the 90s and the 2000s you would hear like, oh, that person's cool, that's it. Or you'll be like, oh, they're cool, but then you would hear from another sports reporter, wrestling reporter, John Cena likes working with Roman Reigns, but then you would hear, oh, Roman Reigns says
He's got heat. He's got
he
heat.
got heat. It's like you don't know what facts to hear it from, but it's good to hear that you all you ladies in Germany, the German wrestlers, like working with each other. You really appreciate each other, you know?
Yes, of course. But like I said before, we're like 15 women in total in whole Germany right now.
Wow.
And we kind of have to.
Yeah, so
you got no choice.
You have no choice, though.
And no choice.
But on the other hand, we can support each other on such a great level because we are not that many girls, right? So we are basically so few women. We could be the women's roster for every promotion in Germany.
Pretty much.
Exactly. It's like you guys working together, the wrestlers. It's like the podcasters working together. It's like, why work against each other when you guys could collaborate and have dream like podcasts and dream opponents? You know what I mean? So it's like the same idea.
Yes, exactly. Like we only get better if we work together.
Exactly.
Totally.
You know, it's
Totally.
like there's no hate over here. We all work together. That's it. You know.
It's a team. Sorry.
Yeah, I also heard that you're going to have La Katrina on your podcast.
Yes, yeah. La Katrina,
I was going to mention that, but I want this all to be about you, Cara. We don't want to talk about anybody else, but it's cool. Like,
yeah, if you want to talk about her.
We're looking forward to La Katrina coming on the podcast. Actually, we mentioned that you were coming on this week, and she's like, oh, she's a treat. You're going to love her. She's so good. And I said, it's today. And she's like, I'll watch tomorrow because I'm going to be in bed about that time.
Yeah. They my laptop is still displaying the German time, so they are like 1:30 a.m. right now.
Oh, geez. La Katrina will pop up behind me. I was sleeping. Get here.
yeah. With the candles and everything, and the smoke and everything in the background, I'm like,
yes, I love it so much. She can be so creepy. It's so amazing.
I can't wait to post her promo for her episode next week. I can't wait to post it. Oh, God. It gave me chills. It gave me chills because she said, which one do you like? I think she sent us like 3.
She did like 5.
I think she did 5. She did 5 promos.
Yeah. She's like, what do you like? And I'm like, they were all good.
And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, can you send a promo picture? And they'll like say, some people send like 1. She sent like 4 or 5. I was like, and at first, before the old me, when we started the podcast, I was like, what am I going to do with all these freaking pictures? Now I can do this. Excellent.
You put it in a reel.
Put it in a reel on Instagram, and it's just a bunch of pictures, different pictures of the wrestler. It's good. It's all good.
Now I feel so bad that I didn't do a promo. I was just like on the road all of the time, and
it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel sad.
You know what? I'm just happy to have. Me and Geek are just happy to have you here with us
on the podcast. Yeah,
we're so happy to have you on Dudes at Ringside, and it's an absolute honor to welcome you to America.
Yeah, American debut.
Thank you so much. It is an honor for me to be on your podcast. Really.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the Ringside crew welcomes you as well. Welcomes you to the States.
So for the next 7 weeks, you have to give me good insights what to do, right?
Oh, go to Universal Studios, go on all the fun rides, go eat as much fun pizza
In New York. In New York. You have to get New York pizza.
You have to come. There is, well, you can go to Florida, and there is parts of people that were from New York that like.
But it's rare. It's rare.
Well, Geek, your family lives in that watery fun part, so you could actually message your dad and tell him to send you some names.
Good pizza places,
Good
right?
Pizza places. Yeah. And you always go to, there's 2 parts of Universal. I don't know if you know that. There's regular Universal, and then there's Islands of Adventure.
Yes, I was at the regular Universal, and there was nothing like the roller coasters, so I have to go to the Island of Adventures because I love roller coasters. I have to go there.
Mm-hmm. There's the Dudley Do-Right ride, that's water ride, but it has a big hill, and you just get splashed. And the one, if you like scary stuff, you like Jurassic World. Oh my god!
Yes. You went on it? You went Jurassic World, Joe?
I went on the original. I saw videos of the Jurassic World, and I was like,
they redid the whole thing. Like,
yeah, I know. I was like, yes, have some. Yes, I must have that.
It's like the LED screens in the background. They're like,
it's so real. It's like, am I about to die?
And the Mosasaurus just does a big splash, and then the water comes through, and that's crazy.
You're spoiling it for her now. And also, the other thing cool about that part of the park, you get a chance to go to. Is it that part where they have green eggs and ham, Geek?
I haven't been to that park, so
that's where what's it called? The what's the name?
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss, the Dr. Seuss world. There's a Dr. Seuss world there. And I don't know. I was watching on YouTube. It's a channel that I watch that he talks about Universal, and there is a part you could actually really get green eggs and ham. It's real. It's real.
We just went to to Springfield and drank some Duff beer and everything.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny? I went into the bar and I didn't buy a beer. I just walked around and I stood. I know I should have. I didn't get a beer. I didn't get a beer.
Disney doesn't have any beer.
We took a picture next to what's his name next to the big
Duffman,
the chubby guy with the beer can, the
donut guy.
Yeah, the drunk guy that's standing there like.
Barney.
Yeah, I took a picture of him on Insta. I'll just send it to you later. It was funny. I took a picture walking into Moe's. Like my sister. I was walking through the door. My sister's like, "Randy, turn around," and I'm like,
Joe, is it real beer at Moe's or is it?
Yeah, here we go. Spoiler alert. It is a Budweiser.
You mean kayfabe alert?
Kayfabe alert. It's really a Budweiser, but they call it Duff beer.
Well, at least it's a real beer. It's a real beer, right?
Yeah, but I still have to say German beer is better.
Yes, German beer is very good.
Do you guys have Tuborg in Germany or?
What?
Tuborg, it's a beer.
I never heard of it.
There you go.
No, because that's what I was asking. Because just there's like a certain beer. It's called Tuborg. You gotta look it up. I wasn't sure if it was a German beer or not.
I don't think so. But we have good beer. I'm not a beer drinker myself, but we have good beer around Germany.
What would you say the top brands are?
I think if I'm going to answer that, I'm going to offend too many Germans, so I'm just not going to answer that.
Okay.
So the place time of year I would want to go to Germany, I would love to go around October. Go for Oktoberfest. That's what I would
Oktoberfest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get that
and then
big
you have
stein.
to go to Munich, of course.
Oh yeah, get that big stein of beer.
Yeah.
What do they call it in Germany?
A Maß.
A Maß?
It's 1 liter of beer.
Oh gosh, Geek will be dragging me back to the hotel room and be like, Joe, I didn't drink too much. You drank too much.
Yeah, you should never underestimate German beer because it's I think it's stronger than the beer you have here in America.
Mm.
Now we gotta take a trip, Joe.
Go to Germany. Kara could give us a tour.
Yeah.
she can show us the sights and show us what's good, where's like the best place to get food in Germany. So where is the best place in Germany to get food, like by where you are?
I think in Darmstadt, it's of course if you like good beer and stuff to your food, you should go to the Brauhaus on Braustübel we have in Darmstadt. But I would always say you just have to eat some really good kebab if you're in Germany, and pizza with a kebab sauce, of course. We have one in my little town in Griesheim. We have like a really good kebab place that makes amazing sauce, and it's really the best.
Okay. Our mod wants to know if you have any pets.
Yes, I actually have. Well, at least I had. They're more like the pets of my parents, like a dog and a cat. And I always grew up with cats. And like when I was 12 or something, we also got a dog. So I always was surrounded with pets.
That's cool. I have a Dachshund.
A what?
A German dog, Dexter. He's a Dachshund.
Ah, yeah.
I'm saying the name wrong. I guess it's said differently, probably in Germany. It's Dachshund. No, I always say it wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
Joe's being drunk now.
Show me a picture of your dog, and I probably know what breed it is.
I'm about to do that. I sound like a. There's him sleeping.
Ah, ein Schnauzer.
Yes, there we go. Yes, he's a wiener dog. He is a real ladies' man. That Dexter Morgan. There's another one. Him in the car.
Oh, I have to say, I really love the name of your dog.
Dexter Morgan, and that's the one we had that passed away. That's Honey.
Oh.
Yeah, she was another love muffin. Like, she wouldn't even know you from a hole in the wall, and she would run up to you like, and you're like, don't know you, but I still love you.
Oh, now I have to show pictures of my pets too, because that's just how it is.
So Marauder, if I don't get a chance to create her tonight, make sure you help create Kara and get her on the server.
Yes, we know you have a golden.
and our mod has a golden doodle. Aw, kitty. Aw, kitty.
She's always this derpy when she sleeps.
It's pet time on Dudes at Ringside.
Yes. It should always be pet time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute dog. What kind of dog is that?
It's just a mix. She's from Romania, so we don't actually know what kind of breed she is, but we think it's something like Podenco or something mixed in there. So she's basically Romanian street dog breed. They all kind of look the same.
Do you have any upcoming shows or?
I'm actually missing some shows right now because I'm in America. Yesterday was a show of my home promotion, the GHW. But I will be back there when I think in May, the 25th, I think is the next show. But it's not going to be the first one. No, the 22nd it is. The 21st. The 22nd, I probably be in Berlin. And on the 14th, so I'm going to land again in Germany on the 8th of May. And on the 14th, I have to drive to Berlin again because there's a show in Berlin.
Oh, wow.
And the weekend after that, it's like a show of our own. And I'm probably going to go to Berlin again. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, jeez. The time's going to go back to Germany time, and you're going to be like, oh, my God, I'm so tired.
Yes. I'm probably going to be just done after that, because every time the show is on a Sunday, I have to drive like at 6 a.m. to go to Berlin. Then I train there. Then I have a match. And after the show, I have to drive home. And I'm mostly home around 4 a.m. again. And then 3 hours later, I have to get up to get to work.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we know the pain. Me and Geek. Oh, I get up at like 7:30 in the morning because I work in a grocery store.
I get up at 6 a.m.
He works for Coca-Cola. Run by this guy. This guy right here works for Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I'm a grocery store attendant. I work on the floors. I do the truck. Yeah, hence the gun show right here.
Yeah. What's it called? Ever so Spiffy wants to know what are their names, the dogs. The cat.
My dog is called Rezi, and the cat is called Kimberly.
Oh, Kimberly.
Yes. I actually worked in a grocery store too when I was still in high school to earn money for my driver's license.
Cool.
Do you have any upcoming shows or?
You said that already, Geek.
Sorry, social media.
Yeah, have any social medias? Do you want to talk about?
I have Instagram.
Okay.
And that's basically it, because I'm not such a big social media person, and for me it's a lot of work to get the social media going. And most of the time my sister is managing everything on Instagram. She's always telling me, oh, take some pictures here, take some pictures there. And then sometimes she's even posting them because she has access to my Instagram. Only the messages. I'm always the one answering the messages, but that's why it sometimes takes some time till I get to answer.
That's understandable, because we understand that you didn't like, because we knew, we were like, she's not answering messages because she's busy. And I know because you're busy training here in America, and we're like, that's cool. You know, we understand you're working your butt off trying to get your name out there here and get some training in. We understand, because that's what you guys do. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you.
Yeah, we want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast, by the way.
And like I said, I'm really honored that you asked me to come on to your podcast. It's like, it's so exciting for me.
Yeah, we're excited for you too. Yeah,
excited for you. My last question is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
It depends on how it's going to work out with my wrestling career. So if it does work out, I think I would like to be an AEW, or something like NXT UK would be really amazing too. And if not, then I go back to Germany and just gonna go to my regular job again.
Exactly.
All right.
So I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast anyway. Again, thank you so much. And we're going to leave it off with, I'm Metal Geek.
I'm Joe Panther III, and
I'm Kara the Warrior.
We will see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.